Have a 2007 PT Cruiser. You can see the crank timing mark, and then it goes, there's a little mark right there. You line those up, and so I'm going to pause, resuming. So on the timing on this vehicle, there were several videos, and all of them show like your timing belt's good, you're just taking it off. So when you set your crank and your front cam mark, the other one is where it's supposed to be, you just save that and you put the belt back on. But what happens when you break a timing belt and everything is messed up? So the crank mark is very simple. The cam gears, now my head had to be planed. I had a blown head gasket, and my head had to be planed, and I'm going back together with it. Now on the cam gears, they look the same. The front one looks the same as the back one. And so what you do is your marks face each other right in the center on the cam gear. And now I'm gonna tell y'all what, with 3 gears, the top and the two tops and the bottom, it's hard to get it all lined up right. It might take you several tries. So this one is supposed to be a non-interference engine, which means if the belt breaks and everything slips, it doesn't bend the valves. If it's an interference engine and the belt slips or breaks, then it bends the valves. I had my valves, my vacuum pulled, and my valves were good, and he just had to plane it. Now there's 2 marks on this cam, and you probably can't see it very good on here. There is a up and a mark going up. Okay, on your front cam, you're going to do that, and then this is right here in the middle. Now on the back cam, there's 2 marks, and the videos don't distinguish what's what on how you got to set it if your belt was broke. And you're going to do the same. Your up is pointing up, just like that. There's a more decisive mark on this side than this side, but the distinguishing thing is the cam lobes. You're going to set it, well, that's nice. You're going to set it where your cam lobes are up. So your cam lobe is up over here, and your cam lobe is up over here on cylinder number 1. So that's where you set it at, and that should take care of it. Hope this helps. Also, when if you do have to remove the head, you have to take all of the cam collars off. It's probably better to mark them. I marked all mine. You can't hardly see it now because of all the oil, but mark them all. And then when you go back with everything, because you have your little rockers and your everything in there, when you go back, it's going to push those down as you bolt it. So bolt it, don't just like crank one down, kind of just ease them down back and forth until you get it in place, and that will take care of it when you're putting it back together, or if you're putting it back together. Also, it says on the head bolt torque, it says I think 25 foot-pound the first time, 50 foot-pound the second time, and then turn it a quarter turn. Well, when I went to turn mine a quarter turn, it stopped and it felt like something was going to break. So I took my clicker and measured the foot-pounds, and I didn't even make it a quarter turn completely, and it measured 80 foot-pounds. So I just went ahead and set everything at 75 foot-pound. That should be plenty. Most engines are set around 75 to 80 foot-pounds. So that should take care of it if you have that issue. I hope all this information that you probably don't find in the other videos will take care of that for you. Good luck.